Hello, I'm Chris Williams from Read Comics They're Bad For You, the name of my YouTube channel. Or if you're watching this on BitChute, the name of my BitChute channel is called Comic Freak. Today we're going to be talking about how Kiven Feige has been sent in to save the butt of Kathleen Kennedy. Because the name of the article we're going to be looking at, Kiven Feige developing Star Wars movie for Disney, only means that Disney hopes that Kiven Feige can save the Star Wars brand. Marvel mastermind Kiven Feige is adding Star Wars to his resume. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Feige is working on a new Star Wars movie with Lucasfilm boss Kathleen Kennedy. THR quotes Disney Studios chairman Alan Horn as saying, "We are excited about this projects Kathy and the Lucasfilm team are working on, not only in terms of Star Wars, but also Indiana Jones and reaching into other parts of the company, including Children of Blood and Bone." With Emma Watson and Fox, with the close of the Skywalker saga, Kathy is pursuing a new era in Star Wars storytelling, and knowing what a diehard fan Kevin is, it made sense for these two extraordinary producers to work on a Star Wars film together. Neither of them are all that extraordinary. Kiven Feige is just making a bunch of mediocre films, and he's basically famous for that. Well, Kathleen Kennedy has butchered the Star Wars universe and made it into something that no one wants to see anymore. And now knowing that they're going to go after Indiana Jones, well, that's just horrible. And I thought it couldn't get any worse than Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. But let's get back to it, huh? There are no specific details about the kind of Star Wars movie Kiven Feige might be developing at this point, but even with the Skywalker saga set to conclude with the release of Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker, this December, the franchise's future is already crowded with upcoming projects. Game of Thrones showrunners David Benioff and Dan Weiss are working on a Star Wars film that is rumored to focus on the Old Republic, while The Last Jedi director Rian Johnson is developing a separate Star Wars trilogy, and Star Wars is finally making the jump to the small screen in live-action forms with the upcoming release of The Mandalorian on Disney+, followed by a standalone series featuring Rogue One's Cassian Andor and KTSO and Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I still don't sound like I want to see any of these projects, especially if Disney still have their fingers in them. Feige has overseen the meteoric rise of the Marvel Cinematic Universe over the past decade. The franchise has racked up more than $22 billion at the global box office to date, with Avengers Endgame now the highest-grossing film of all time. As THR notes, the 4 Star Wars films released since Disney bought Lucasfilm have also been huge performers around the world, racking up almost $4.5 billion, but the franchise has had its share of behind-the-scenes turmoil, especially with its directors Phil Lord and Chris Miller, who were reportedly fired from Solo in the midst of production, leading Kennedy to hire Ron Howard to finish the job. Jurassic World Helmer Colin Trevorrow was dropped from directing The Rise of Skywalker back in 2017, being replaced by The Force Awakens' J.J. Abrams. The Tony Gilroy was brought on to help finish Keith Edwards' Rogue One, and Josh Trank exited on an untitled Star Wars standalone project, a month after being notably absent from a Star Wars Celebration panel where he was expected to take the stage with Kennedy and Edwards. Feige's dance card also remains full, in addition to overseeing Marvel's Phase 4, which will include movies like Black Widow, The Eternals, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Thor, Love and Thunder, and Blade. He'll also be adding a slew of MCU TV shows for Disney+. I hope it fails. To his roster including Loki, The Falcon, and The Winter Soldier, Wanda, Vision, Hawkeye, What If, and the recently announced Moon Knight, She-Hulk, and Miss Marvel. But who wouldn't make time for Star Wars? How about anyone who just wants to remain relevant because Star Wars is going down? So Disney is going to use Kiven Feige to save Star Wars, a man who already has a lot on his plate with the MCU. So they're just going to make it even tougher for him because Kathleen Kennedy can't cut the mustard. I guess that's how things are going to be. If you like this video, subscribe. Make sure you're still subscribed because YouTube is going around unsubscribing people, so make sure you're still subscribed. If you're watching my videos but you're not subscribed, please just subscribe to me. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Read Comics They're Bad For You. Then go over to BitChute and subscribe to my BitChute channel, Comic Freak. Hit that bell for notifications, hit that like button, and leave some comments down below. And could you please share this video, share it on Twitter and share it on Facebook, share it anywhere you think it would do the most good. Because YouTube is going around unsubscribing and not promoting their creators' videos anymore, and it would really help me if you could please share this video. And now I'm going to go and plug for my independent comic book again. Keep checking back in future videos. Everyone I hope you will go and see, because I want you to check out all of my videos. I will be releasing information on my own upcoming independent comic book, Scumdogs. I'm Chris Williams, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video or review.